Main card. Middleweight semifinal. Gustaf the Gooz Ackerman, Steve Bonaventure.
You ready? There are definitely fans crossover from his radio show. He is one half of the morning show, Winslow and the Gooz.
In the morning.
In the morning.
With Charlotte, I believe the whole.
It was Sherry, I thought. Oh, is there a new?
They may have replaced her. Who knows? They go through them really fast.
I don't really find myself listening to morning radio too much, but the Gooz has just skyrocketed in popularity as he goes for the takedown, and Bonaventure pulling guard immediately. The Gooz decides to stand it up, and decides to go back into
his leg
with a punch. Again, some mind games from the Gooz. We always seem to wonder, all this lying, all this tall tale telling of Steve Bonaventure, is it just mind games? Does he know more than does he make us think that he knows absolutely nothing, when in actuality he knows a lot more? And if that's brilliant mind games. We don't really know. But
let me tell you something.
Annoying.
You want me to be honest with you?
Sure.
Leighton, I think that Steve Bonaventure is a time traveler.
What?
I just have a hunch. He knows more than he's putting on.
How on earth did you come to that conclusion?
Don't ask. It's a theory I have.
I won't. Don't worry. I'm just baffled at that.
I mean, what if all these things that he says eventually come true and he's just saying them beforehand?
Well, then how come he hasn't already claimed himself to be the HCL Middleweight champion? Or what? If he's a time traveler, he should already know who wins the title, and he could maybe change that.
Why would he say that?
Why is he entertaining this insane idea, Randy?
I'm telling you, just watch.
Well, I'm afraid of what happens if he tries to change the future. There might just be some sort of rift in the space-time continuum, while Gustaf the Gooz Ackerman has mount with just 35 seconds left in round one. Again, 3 5-minute rounds for this semifinal, and Bonaventure has that arm trap. He just rolled right into side control, trapped that arm, but the Gooz is amazingly strong. He's strong, and he has a solid chin. Again, his entrance into mixed martial arts came from being able to take a punch from Ralph Marshall when Marshall was a guest on their show in Tucson, Arizona.
You swim that arm over.
He took him under his wing.
You listen to me?
Take him under his what, Randy?
Wing.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
All day long in that triangle and that arm bar. You can punch him all day long, okay?
And of course, people big fans of Gooz. The Gooz is one of his staples on the show. Is they bring in aspiring comedians and anyone who wants to call in and try to. It's like a make me laugh session version of that, like the contest. And usually he just declares no is funny.
Don't go for the big hook. Use the right hand.
His English not so great, but
and he hosts the fucking radio show.
Are you ready, sir? Are you ready?
Well, you know that being in the media, you don't really need a full grasp on the English language. Look at Tom Brokaw.
Yeah, I don't even know what that motherfucker's saying half the time. Is he dead? Like, is he dead in broadcasting?
You're thinking of Peter Jennings.
Either way, they're both the same. They both have the same cognitive function nowadays. Tom Brokaw, everything I ain't like knows. Shut up.
Randy, you do these impressions, it's like it's the real person.
I know, I'm really good at them. Just like I'm really good at making love and doing HCL commentary.
Bonaventure to the punch. They both went for a left hook. You couldn't see who was connecting first, but it was the Gooz. And Bonaventure goes for the clinch, goes for the takedown. The Gooz sees it coming, and Bonaventure is in a really bad way right now. This is not good for oh, he's moving into half guard. Severely improved his position. And the Gooz able to just power out and throw some strikes from half guard. The Gooz might be the strongest fighter in our middleweight division. He's amazingly strong. He's fierce. He's got just natural ability that he was able to learn mixed martial arts so quickly. And there's just some things you just can't teach, and those intangibles are what the Gooz has.
Hey, he's very charismatic too. On top of it all.
Well, again, helps being on the radio. You know, think of all the prize pigs he's had to deal with. You know, you're going and doing live remote broadcasts at the meet fans, and you know what radio fans are like.
Yeah, like Slim Lovely's mom. Oh, there! I just love the show. I mean, I wake up every morning. I make 10 pounds of eggs for my fat family, and we just hunker down and listen to the Gooz.
You know, they actually had a bit that's been really popular on Winslow and the Gooz, which is called the truck stop, which is where truckers will drive past a truck stop and hold the phone down by the seat, and they will actually defecate in their own truck on the air.
Animal savages, these people.
As round 2 comes to an end.
Hilarious, yes. Filthy, even more.
Oh, nothing says sanitary than sitting in your own mess for another 8 hours.
Well, they normally do that anyway.
Well, it makes one of you, Randy.
Don't let your back sit on the cage, okay?
Gustaf, the Gooz Ackerman, working on
You can catch him all day long
Leighton.
with that triangle and that armbar.
Didn't your wife die during a colon cleansing?
Got it all day long.
It was not a colon cleansing for the last time. It was routine oral surgery.
Whatever. I know they had to bury that bitch in a piano box.
Good? Okay, he's tired. His legs are
It's hilarious, isn't it, Randy? It's hilarious.
Are you ready, sir?
Well, round 3 of our second middle.
Speaking of dead bitches, that was Elizabeth.
You know, you seem like you're enjoying this so much, Randy. That's great. That's great. Well, the Gooz in the orange, Bonaventure in the white, and Bonaventure coming out strong. Oh, but the Gooz coming back with an uppercut. He sees that space up the middle. Bonaventure has a very wide. His hands are very wide, and there's an uppercut, and Bonaventure's down. Gooz looking to finish it early in the 3rd round. And Bonaventure into survival mode now, but the Gooz smells blood, is going for it. And he gets full mount. This is a bad place for Bonaventure right now.
Yeah, the liar's lying on his back. That's like a Gooz joke. Jesus, what's happening to me?
He is definitely behind in this fight. And just... he is moving to half right, back to full mount. And this is just... the Gooz has this completely under control right now. You have to imagine. And Bonaventure is just it's in survival mode right now for him. It's not a good place to be. He's really struggling. Gooz with a huge body kick. Oh, Bonaventure trying to lands a good jab, but he's got to look for a finish. He's got to go for that knockout blow if he has any chance of winning this right now. He's going for it. Throws a couple punches. That's the kind of tenacity we wanted earlier on. But the Gooz with the knockout. It's Ackerman.
All right, will the person that received Bonaventure's head in the front row please return it? We need it. We're not inside of it, but...
Cox steps in. And look, he steps in, pivots. Look, you can see from above, the way his foot turns, he pivots, he puts all of his energy from his foot all the way up to his fist into that punch.
Oh my God.
Good night, Mr. Bonaventure. He's still down. That bad.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes,
Holy
4
shit.
seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Gooz.
And Gustaf the Gooz Ackerman.
How about
On Kenny Slim Lindley. It is the main event of HCL 17.
how about winner by decapitation?